What's going on with you? What's your mind saying right now? Let's dive into it.
Ooh, open questions. I don't like them.
I know. Well, your ego doesn't.
Yes.
Why are you so tense right now? I'm seeing tenseness and flinching.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I forgot the question.
What's that little voice saying inside your mind right now?
Please like me.
Why? What if I don't? Why do you need me to like you? I do. But say I didn't. Why do you need me to? Say I did. Say I was like, oh, everyone, out of all the breakdowns I've ever done, you are the best and you're the most inspiring person I've ever seen. Teach me your ways. Does everyone see this? Give her a hand. Oh my God. Why are you so amazing? How are you so amazing? Wow. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. Oh my gosh, everyone, I need to take a break just to process just the glory that is you. How do you feel? What's going on? What's your mind saying?
That feels good.
Oh my
I didn't
gosh.
deserve that.
I've been waiting to witness something like this my entire life. Now back to the question. 1, was it all you thought it would be? And 2, why do you need it? Why does me, say, approving of you or liking you, what does that say, or perhaps what do you think it'll change within you? Why is it important?
Would be give me permission
Mm-hmm.
to let some parts out.
What parts?
Ooh. Crazy parts, boring parts. A lot of boring stuff going on here.
I like it. Great awareness. Just one clarifying question. What is boring? Define boring.
Boring is like being not loud or being a more calm person who likes to think before she speaks
Mm-hmm.
and prefers to have a lot of time to herself and think about life and don't really enjoy the surface talking.
Well, there's nothing boring about that. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is important for all of you. When I do breakdowns up here and I'm like, okay, be loud, be expressive, does that mean you must be like that all the time?
No.
Do you think that, say we were friends, you were to call me, I'm going to answer the phone saying, this is Julien? What are we doing today? What's going on? What do you want? Do you think I wake up my kids this way? Like, time to wake up! Give me a scream! Too stifled! No. And I'm not like this all the time either. Like, imagine just how annoying that would be too. Like, say, imagine, like the crew I'm traveling with, I'm always like, hey, are you getting the shot? Yes, we got to get on the plane, everyone. Here's my ticket for the plane. No. But the reason I do these kind of stretching extreme exercises or examples is to trigger resistance to you being everything that is you. Meaning, you can have a preference to be loud or quiet, but you should be able to be both. Meaning that most people are quiet out of obligation, not choice. They're too scared to be loud. They're stifled. They can't be loud, so they are forced to be quiet. You can still be quiet, but if someone were to say, okay, be loud, you can be loud. So it's all open. The range is open. The same here. You can have a preference to, hey, you know what? I like things a bit more chill. I like deeper talks. I don't like being super loud. I like being a bit more introverted. Great, that's your preference, and you can be that most of the time. But you shouldn't have any resistance or fear or blockage around being loud if you had to. So is it out of obligation or choice? And it's very different. And that's also where being quiet becomes charismatic. If it's out of obligation, it's like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, can you hear me? Do you like me? Versus, do you hear me? Do you like me? It's out of choice. I'm quiet. But I can be loud! Or I can be quiet. Right? The whole range is open. So that's the goal. It's let's open the whole range so you can choose to be whatever then you authentically want to be and make sure it's out of choice, not obligation. But what if everyone thought you were boring? So what? Why do you care? And when did you start really caring?
Now, before things start getting really intense here, and because I know you resonate with this, click below this video right now and apply for a free coaching call. You'll speak directly to one of my coaches. This is someone who I've worked with and trained, and they'll be able to provide you with similar feedback that you're witnessing in this video here, which is crucial to your growth. So click the link, apply for the call, and enjoy.
Very early in life,
When exactly?
around 5, 6 maybe. My first memories was of two people, like very different. One loud and expressive, and one could not speak at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you holding in right now?
I'm holding my breath.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a lot of, as you said, I like thinking before talking. I'm seeing a lot of thinking, but a lot of, and this is for everyone, tension, or even sometimes a bit of tension that twitches, tends to be manifestations of resistance, where there's just not that nice flow between who you are, what you're thinking, and how you're being or what you're expressing. What are you holding in so badly? What are you trying to craft right now? What are you afraid I'll see or they'll see or anyone will see? What do you truly just want to say or be? It's right there. Look at me, screw them. Look at me right now. What's going on? What do you want to say? What do you want to be?
I want to say that I have been waiting for this moment, and I'm scared not to take the opportunity, and I feel like it's slipping from my hands, and I'm not doing
How?
good enough.
What's good enough? You can't. You can't mess it up. What's doing well? This is key for everyone. What do you think doing well is? I'm going to go up here and confront my fears and scream and like, is that doing well? Well, it depends. If that's what you need, yeah. But you cannot mess up if you're just telling your truth. If your truth is that which you told, which respect for it, then diving into this is much more beneficial. The need to do well. The need of messing the opportunity. This is the only opportunity. Am I doing good enough? That's what you have to dive into. So if you actually played the role of doing it well, you wouldn't get the value that you're going to get by diving into this here. And this is for all of you. Like, you're not here to impress anyone, especially me, or if you're up here on stage, you're not here to impress me, because then all I'm working with is the front. And you'll get feedback for that front. Versus, hey, here's what's up. Here's what's actually going on. Well, now I'm seeing the real you, and now I can give you actual valuable advice that'll change your life. So I want to see the real you. Don't try to be cool. Don't try to impress me. I'm not even someone to impress. I'm just here to help. So tell me what I need to know to help.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you how, because I feel like I have been like accepting myself more, but now I'm in this weird stage where I'm become very lazy. And I want to have that drive to work on these skills, but I'm just very comfortable, and I don't want, but it's not that kind of comfortableness. It's just I want to, but I'm not doing it. How do I get myself to do it?
I'll give you the answer at the end of this. It's a great question, but it's deflecting away from what we're diving into here.
Yeah.
Why are you flinching? Why are you tense? Why are you back to flinching? What's going on?
Have to move, I think.
Have to move too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Verbalize that voice. It's saying stuff inside. No filter. What's it saying? Let's get to know it. What did it say in the past 5 seconds right now?
This is kind of weirdly enjoyable.
That's really what it's saying?
It's not saying anything. I'm telling it
It
to
is.
say something. Is it saying something?
Yes. You telling it to say something is saying something, but verbalize it.
Okay, I'm very dry in my mouth.
Good. More.
I'm wondering, do I look weird?
Good.
Is people... if I feel naked,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to check in a mirror if I am, but I suppose I'm not.
Okay. Good. Good. What else?
And,
Keep verbalizing it.
my
Keep
lips are
verbalizing.
dry. Everything is dry. Feels dry, and I have no flow.
Could you be okay with having no flow? Could you be okay with the dry lips? Why are all those things bad?
It's
This is the key. The tension or resistance is when what is not okay. So, I'll follow you. My lips are dry too. It's also very, very hot in this room, and I'm wearing a sweater, and I feel now like I'm sweating. And I kind of regret putting on the sweater. I'm like, I shouldn't have done it. And here I am, and I'm also wondering, I wonder what's actually under the surface there. I wonder what's actually going on. But then I'm also thinking, oh, it's hot. I hope we get there fast. Please don't keep me up here that much longer. Now, by embracing that, makes it okay. If I embrace, I'm hot, my mouth is dry, oh, I've been talking for a while, I wonder if my breath smells. What if I'm blowing that in her face as I talk? Hey, if I embrace it, it's okay. All is good. It's only when you try to resist it or hide it. Like say I was like, I wonder if my breath smells. So tell me, what's going on with you? Then you'll start noticing some tension come in. The same with what you're feeling. It's not okay to feel this. Tension stuff, go away, fear, go away. Welcoming. What really screws you is when you feel bad about feeling bad. That's what happens. People feel bad, then they feel bad about feeling bad. They feel bad about feeling bad, and it just amplifies. Or you're anxious, and then you're anxious about feeling anxious, and it amplifies. Versus, what if this was the goal? What if what you're feeling right now is the goal? What if everyone wanted to be like you? And everyone was just too relaxed and not enough tension? Everyone's lips were just way too moist, and they wanted to have drier lips. Tell us the way, show us the way. You'd feel differently about it.
Mm.
So, back to the question. Well, let me ask you this. Say right now, this were to go perfectly according to plan, and we were to fast forward till the end. What would you have realized or learned? It's the end. Great job. What did you realize or learn?
that I'm not as boring as I think I am, that I can trust that what I think will come out in speech, because that's annoying when you think I am not stupid, but it sounds like it a lot of time. So yeah.
Have people said that you're boring or stupid in your life?
Probably.
Because that was interesting. Good data. You just brought up once more the boring topic, but then you added on stupid. I don't sound stupid. Well, no one thought you did, but why do you think you might? Where did that come from? Who said you were stupid? When did you start believing you were stupid? Because a part of you definitely does. Where did that come from?
Because I've been very inhibited, and feeling like walking into a room and feeling unwanted. And like I have to be very quiet so people don't notice me, and then perhaps they will allow me to stay in the room.
Now we're going deeper. So boring, stupid, surface. Going deeper, unwanted. Do you get that? Okay. So this is where you want to start following, again, the deeper trust. Like, why? Where did this come from? It's a lot of introspection that you then combine with letting go. Now, this is actually quite common. Most people feel this way. You walk in an environment and you assume that everyone's already judging you and you have to prove them wrong. Versus, well, wait, why are they thinking that I'm not good enough unless? Why are they not cheering me on as I walk in? Where did that come from? Now, let's dive a little deeper. And I'm going to ask you what I call a shadow question. Meaning, don't analyze if the question is valid or not, but ask yourself, does an answer surface? The question would be, why are you unwanted? I'm not saying you are, but see if a part of you shoots up an answer. Why are you unwanted? Why are you not good enough? Why are you not like everyone else? What's different about you?
Defect.
Mm-hmm. How so?
Clearly not functioning on all levels, and some parts of me are selfish, and yeah, sometimes I think about myself before other people.
Mm-hmm. What else? Why are you different? Why is there something broken in you? What comes up?
Yeah, well, otherwise people would have loved me more or at all.
Mm-hmm. When did you stop loving yourself?
I'm not sure I started.
Okay. What's so hard about loving yourself? Why haven't you started? Why are you so unlovable? What comes up?
Because I'm not perfect.
Keep introspecting, dive deeper. What comes up? What's missing in you for you to be perfect?
What's missing?
Why are you not perfect?
I don't know
You do. A part of you does.
why I'm not perfect. I don't know. Okay, I do. Maybe I do know.
Why?
I think it's because I that part of not always maybe wanting to be by myself, and why am I not perfect?
What have you always hoped someone would tell you in life?
You are the most extraordinary person I've ever met, and you are beautiful and good enough, and yeah, all the things you said before. Yeah, I like that. That was so good. But not just telling it, showing it
Mm-hmm.
with their actions.
Okay.
And
We'll do two things. One, you are the most extraordinary person. You are not boring. You are not stupid. You are amazing, and it takes a lot of courage to come up here. This isn't me acting it out for the fun of it. I mean it. You almost didn't come up. It'd be very easy not to, and you did. You're here in this room because you're committed to doing the work. You have not given up on yourself. You said you never started loving yourself, but that's not true, or you wouldn't be here. You do. A part of you does, and you're still fighting for it, and you're taking the right action towards it. Don't disown parts of you. Those things that you hate within you. Why am I spending time alone? That's who you are. Stop trying to be like everyone else. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. You have this unique soul, this unique part of you that's you, and you're resisting it and judging it, saying, well, it's not like others. You're not meant to be like others. You're meant to have this unique imprint on the world, this unique impact on the world, and you are good enough, and you are loved. And if no one's ever told you that, I'm sorry, but it's not too late. I'm telling it to you now, and more importantly, you need to start telling it to you now. Because the love, the approval you are so after is your own. And for some reason, and this is most people, and don't attack yourself over it, we're always chasing it out there, looking for permission. Well, here's your permission. You can love yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. You are amazing. You have so much potential, and you are wanted. And it's okay to be you. And it's okay to feel what you're feeling, even if sometimes it doesn't feel good. It's okay. And this is what you must start telling yourself. And even now, if those feelings, those emotions, be with them. It's okay. Don't stuff them down. Even open your eyes. Be present with them. If you feel like crying, it's okay to cry. Don't hold it in. What if everything was okay? This was okay. Feeling sad, crying was okay. What anyone thinks is okay. What if it was all okay? Can you be there for you? Can you be there for you in terms of what you're feeling or thinking at all times? This is what you're after. It's not to be perfect. It's to stop judging and resisting you. Now the next step, and this I mean, the next step is for you to have these types of talks with yourself. It's for you to look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself that love. Don't wait for someone else to give it to you. That inner child, that younger you, that hurt you inside, doesn't want someone else, it's you. Waiting for someone else, and this is for everyone, that's like, say you have a child who's hurt, and the child just wants the parent to say, I'm here for you and I love you. But instead, what does the parent do? Hires a babysitter and tells the babysitter, hey, tell my kid you love my kid. Tell my kid's good enough. The kid doesn't want the babysitter to say it. He wants the parent to say it. Same here. Although this is helpful, I'm still the babysitter. And it's better than nothing. But ultimately, that inner child, that inner you, wants you to say that to you. And you already know what to say. You just have to say it and forgive. Those younger versions of you, maybe they didn't know any better, it's like, be there for you. Those times where younger you was alone and maybe you didn't have anyone who said, hey, I love you, I'm here for you. Well, you need to go back now to that younger you and be there for you. Be that support you craved out there. Same right now, it's be that support you so desperately want. Because you have you, you're not alone, you have you. And that's the foundation. You can't delegate that to a babysitter, to a coach, to a partner, to a friend, to anyone. It has to come from you. Now, doing this will also be tough and cause resistance. And that's where you combine it with letting go and processing that resistance. But these types of talks, I would even, every morning, like look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I love you. I'm here for you. I'm going to be with you throughout the day. That is how you get out of this. And back to your question you asked earlier, right? I just don't feel that drive and stuff. Well, one, and we can talk about this, is, well, the first thing is, what are you talking about? Because here you are. The part of you that doesn't have a drive was the part of you that didn't even want to stand up. The part of you that was so afraid of not doing perfectly well. There is no perfectly well. Guaranteed this is probably the last thing you expected. Or maybe part of you's like, maybe it's working. But notice how we got there. It's not by doing perfectly well. It's by diving into where you didn't want to go. Now, you have that spark. You're here. Most people would be afraid to be up here, where they come up and put on a front. You committed to authenticity. You showed up to this event in person. There's that spark. When it comes to then what you're doing in life, everyone has their own pace about it. It doesn't mean when you hear all these videos, especially online, you have to be like, go, 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 putting yourself out there. Guess what? Back to what we talked about before, there's who I am and what you project onto me. You might look at me here and say, look, he's extroverted and talking. By the way, I'm naturally very introverted. But look, he's so outgoing all the time. He must be go, go, go. Well, no, a lot of the behind the scenes, like what you see here is the events, or if I'm working with clients, but a lot of the behind the scenes is, for me, a big value is family. I have my family, I have my children, I spend a lot of time with them, and I'm not like go, go, go. I also like my alone time. I spend a lot of time alone, whether it's reflecting, doing the work myself, or even working on content or different videos or ideas. That's part of it too. There's no better way. The best way is to, one, understand you, to still unlock that range, but then figure out where you like operating authentically, and then making that work. And hey, if you want to be a bit more chill, more isolated, and it's what you want, out of choice, then go for it. What's wrong with that? Same with what you want to do. You want to go a little slower on the hustle? Go slower on this hustle. Because guess what? In the end, it can sound dark. No matter what you do, how much you accomplish, how much you hustle, you get the same result as everyone else, which is you die. And you can't take any of this with you. In the end, you're just left with your experience. Oh, you make a lot of money? Great. Leave it behind. You're dead. Oh, you hustled a lot? Great. You're dead now. Oh, you didn't hustle a lot? That's okay. You're also dead. We get the same medal, the medal of death. Right? It's true. And then it comes down to also reflecting on this question, which is, are you living or are you trying to justify your existence? Stop trying to justify your existence. Stop trying to impress. You're not born, you're not here to justify your existence to God, to the universe, to your parents, to your friends, to your partner, to me, to anyone. Stop trying to live thinking, am I good enough now? Did I do enough now? Did I let go enough now? Am I authentic enough now? Am I good enough? Can I just relax? Screw that. You're meant to live. What if you're already past the finish line? I always joke, and this is a true story, if I were to die and I had 5 seconds to give you an iPhone app idea, like you would all design this app for me and it'd be my legacy, and I have 5 seconds to give you the idea, it'd be this. Create an app that pops up multiple times throughout the day where it's a hologram of me, where I just say, it's okay. That's it. It's okay. If you had that in your life, the quality would drastically improve. Times where you're freaking out, it's like, shh, shh, shh. It's okay. Oh, but this, it's okay. I'm feeling that, it's okay. It's okay. If you just said that to you, it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to be who you are. It's okay to it's okay. Ultimately, that's what we want from a parent too, right? You're a kid, maybe you're feeling sad. You don't want a parent to say, hey, why are you feeling so sad? What's wrong with you? Smile, look. Everything's okay. Why are you sad? Oh, what does it teach the kid? It's not okay to feel sad. What does a kid actually want? Hey, you're feeling sad? That's okay. I'm going to be here with you as you feel sad and take as much time as you need. That's what we want to hear. Yet, very few parents teach that to their children, and then the pattern of this is not okay follows you. You look at the ads, the news, TV, it's like, this is not okay. You need to look like this. You need to be like this. You need to eat like this. Your diet's not okay. This is not okay. Your relationship's not okay. You find out about self-help, you must improve. Not okay, not okay, not okay, not okay. Versus, whoa, what if this is okay? And that doesn't mean there aren't things that you cannot improve. But just because you can work at something doesn't mean that you're flawed. Doesn't mean that you're broken. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to relax. It's okay to take action. It's okay. It's okay to be you. And the more you can sink into that and let go of the sensations that may surface saying, it's not, the more you're going to start feeling at home in your body and the more your life's going to start changing. And remember, final thing for you, the answer's not out there. None of us, myself, can change you. It's in there. Where you're hoping someone will tell you, you must say it to yourself. Where you're hoping will complete you, you already have it within. You must complete yourself by being there for yourself, forgiving yourself, validating yourself, approving of yourself, loving yourself. Okay? Now, one final thing. Take a look at the crowd here. You had the courage and the willingness to stand up, to come up here. To be seen. To be seen not just when you're being a certain front, but to be seen being real, raw, vulnerable. And what I would ask all of you, and do not lie, but who here was this actually quite impactful for? Who here did this resonate with? And raise your hand if so. Look at that. What you were so afraid of diving into or experiencing is what connected with everyone. And this is what we're all after. We don't want someone to come up here and say, look how cool I am. We want someone to come up here and say, look how real I am. And you having the courage and willingness to be real gives others some of that courage too. And that's what we're all after. It's like this breath of fresh air, because where else do you see this? You rarely do. You don't. Right? If you're to meet someone in the street, it's like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. How your day's going good? Me too. Oh, well, you seem happy. Oh, everything's good inside? Nice. And then if not, it's like, oh, look, she's kind of negative. Oh. And then we shame each other for that. No, we got to reset the trend. This is also a lot of what I stand for. It's like authenticity. Screw being cool, screw being nice, start being real. Let's value realness. And ultimately, if more people start putting that realness first, their own well-being first, the ripple effect it has on others in the world is crazy, and that's how you change the world. That's how you change yourself and the world. So from me to you, massive respect. I mean it. It takes a lot. Now the work isn't done. This gives you a glimpse. But I hope this gave you some direction in terms of some of the perspectives to sink into, the practices, every day in the mirror. I love myself. I'm here for you. Even taking a younger picture of you, putting it there too, I love you. Take a picture of you from the age of which you hate yourself the most, the unforgivable age, and put it there and say, I love you. I'm there for you. Or take a picture of you from the age where you felt the most alone. Could even be recently. Bang, put that picture there. I'm there for you. And remember, you're never truly alone because you got you. Okay? So don't forget this. Take this reference. And once more, you are enough. Everything about you right now is enough. Okay? Give her